Does the type of drone that was sent make a difference? Josh had mentioned, is it surveillance or is it armed? Does that make a difference in how one country would perceive a drone flying into or over its airspace?
Well, if we're speaking generically, probably not. It's a violation of sovereignty either way. However, politically, right, of course it does. If you're sending an armed combat vehicle into another country's airspace, that makes a significant difference. However, I think Israel is going to view it unarmed or as an ISR, an intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance drone. It doesn't matter to them. It's in their airspace, and they're going to shoot it down. However, I do have a question. I mean, we don't really actually know what this drone was. There's no evidence. There's no, at least, news reports coming out of what type of drone it is. And when we say the word drone, it's so ambiguous. It can be something relatively small that has a limited ability to go, 30 miles or something like this. Or it could be something that is able to loiter for hours and hours on end at, 10,000 feet. So with a 500-pound payload capacity. So I think we really need to differentiate of there's so many different types of drones, number one, and we have no idea what this type of drone was. We do have reports that it was coming from Lebanon, but it never made it into Israeli airspace. It was engaged over the ocean before it got into Israel. And so to Daniel's point, I agree that it may be like a political thing to try to dissuade or put more attention back to a rallying cry for the Lebanese and kind of shift attention away from Syria. But it just seems weird to me, right? Like, why even try it? I mean, it could risk such escalation